Let me tell you something. Life isn't fair, it never has been, and it never will be. But here's the thing, how you respond to those challenges will define who you are and where you go. When life hits you, your first instinct might be to tell someone, to lay it all out, to share your pain. But I'm here to tell you don't. Not everyone deserves to hear your problems, and not everyone cares to help you solve them. Sharing your problems with everyone may seem like a way to lighten your burden, but it can often have the opposite effect. Your energy is one of your most valuable resources, and when you share your struggles indiscriminately, you risk depleting that energy, leaving yourself emotionally drained and vulnerable. Not everyone has the capacity, the intention, or the wisdom to handle what you share. While it might feel good in the moment to unload your troubles, the aftermath can sometimes leave you feeling exposed and unsupported. When you share your problems openly, you invite opinions and reactions from all kinds of people. Some may offer sympathy, some might judge, and others might dismiss your concerns altogether. Every one of these reactions demands a piece of your emotional energy, even when you don't realize it. Sympathy can feel comforting at first, but it doesn't fix the problem. Judgment can plant seeds of doubt and insecurity. And indifference? That can hurt the most, making you question your worth or the significance of your challenges. Over time, these reactions accumulate, pulling you in different directions and distracting you from what truly matters, finding a solution. It's also important to understand that not everyone has your best interests at heart. When you share your struggles with the wrong people, you might unknowingly give them power over you. Some may take your vulnerability and use it against you, whether intentionally or not. Others may gossip, spreading your personal struggles far beyond what you intended. Suddenly, what was once a private battle becomes a public narrative, and you lose control of your own story. This can erode your sense of self-trust, making it harder for you to confide in anyone in the future, even those who truly care. Another issue with oversharing is that it shifts your focus outward instead of inward. When you constantly seek validation or advice from others, you may start to rely on their opinions to navigate your life. This can weaken your confidence in your own judgment and problem-solving abilities. The truth is, you often have more strength and wisdom within you than you realize, but you can't tap into that strength if you're too busy looking for answers outside yourself. Protecting your energy means trusting yourself enough to sit with your problems, process them, and work through them without needing constant external input. There's also a deeper emotional toll to consider. Every time you recount your struggles, you relive them, you reopen wounds that might have started to heal, amplifying the pain instead of moving past it. While processing emotions is an essential part of healing, doing so repeatedly with different audiences can trap you in a cycle of dwelling on the problem rather than working toward a solution. Protecting your energy means breaking that cycle. It means acknowledging your feelings, addressing them in a healthy way, and then directing your energy toward positive, constructive actions. When you keep your struggles to yourself or share them only with a trusted few, you maintain control over your energy. You preserve your emotional strength for what truly matters, finding a way forward. This doesn't mean you have to handle everything alone, but it does mean being intentional about who you let into your inner circle. Not everyone needs to know your story, and not everyone deserves to. By protecting your energy, you safeguard your ability to grow, to heal, and to overcome whatever challenges come your way. Privacy is one of the most underrated tools for personal growth and resilience. In a world that glorifies oversharing, many people overlook the power of keeping certain aspects of their lives to themselves. Strength isn't always found in the applause of a crowd or the comfort of collective sympathy. Often, it's built in silence, away from prying eyes and unsolicited opinions. Privacy provides a unique space where you can process, reflect, and grow without external distractions. It is in these quiet moments that true strength is forged. When you keep your struggles private, you give yourself the opportunity to focus entirely on finding solutions. Sharing your challenges too broadly often invites a flood of opinions, and while some may be well-intentioned, others can be confusing or even harmful. The more voices you allow into your space, the harder it becomes to hear your own. Privacy allows you to tune out the noise and connect with your intuition. It gives you the clarity to understand your situation, assess your options, and make decisions that align with your values and goals. Silence also provides a sanctuary for emotional healing. When you face difficulties, your emotions are raw and unfiltered. Sharing them too quickly with others can sometimes lead to judgment or misunderstandings, which only compounds the hurt. Privacy offers you the chance to process your feelings on your terms. You can cry, reflect, and vent without fear of being misunderstood or criticized. In this safe, private space, you can work through your emotions and begin to heal, free from the pressures of external expectations. There is also an element of empowerment in keeping certain struggles and achievements private. When you rely on external validation, you give others the power to shape how you feel about your experiences. By maintaining privacy, you reclaim that power. You validate yourself, celebrate your victories in your own way, and define your success without needing anyone else's approval. This self-reliance strengthens your confidence and builds a foundation of inner resilience that no one can take away. Moreover, privacy allows you to protect your energy and focus it where it matters most. Sharing your struggles publicly often diverts your energy toward managing other people's reactions, explaining, defending, or justifying yourself. That energy could be better spent working on solutions or simply taking care of yourself. Privacy ensures that your time and emotional resources are directed toward healing and progress, not wasted on unnecessary external engagement. Finally, privacy fosters authenticity. When you're not performing for an audience or trying to meet someone else's expectations, you're free to be your truest self. You can experiment, make mistakes, and learn without the fear of judgment. This authenticity is where real growth happens. It's where you discover who you are and what you're capable of when the world isn't watching. Strength built in silence isn't loud or flashy, but it's enduring. It's the kind of strength that comes from knowing who you are, what you stand for, and what you're capable of, all without needing anyone else to confirm it. Privacy isn't isolation, it's a powerful tool for self-discovery and transformation. In silence, you grow. In silence, you heal. And in silence, you find the strength to face the world on your terms. When life presents challenges, it's natural to want validation from others. A comforting word, a reassuring nod, or someone simply acknowledging your struggle can feel like a lifeline in difficult times. However, validation, while soothing in the moment, doesn't fix the problem. True progress requires a shift in focus from seeking sympathy to pursuing solutions. It's this mindset that transforms obstacles into opportunities for growth and resilience. Seeking sympathy often provides temporary relief, but it doesn't address the root cause of the problem. When you share your struggles for validation, you might feel heard, but the problem itself remains unresolved. Sympathy can sometimes create a false sense of progress, as if expressing the issue is the same as solving it. But the truth is, the energy spent seeking validation could be better directed toward finding actionable solutions. Problems don't resolve themselves through acknowledgement, they demand effort, strategy, and action. Focusing on solutions also empowers you to take control of your circumstances. When you rely on others for validation, you're placing your emotional well-being in their hands. This dependency can leave you feeling powerless, especially if the validation doesn't come or doesn't meet your expectations. By shifting your energy toward solving the problem, you reclaim that power. You become the driver of your own life, capable of navigating challenges without waiting for external approval or sympathy. This independence builds confidence and a sense of self-reliance that will serve you long after the current problem is resolved. Another issue with seeking sympathy is that it can sometimes reinforce a victim mindset. When the focus is on how unfair or difficult a situation is, it's easy to become stuck in a cycle of complaining rather than acting. Sympathy can inadvertently validate this stagnation, encouraging you to dwell on the problem instead of moving forward. In contrast, focusing on solutions forces you to shift your perspective. It challenges you to see the situation not as an insurmountable obstacle, but as a puzzle to be solved. This mindset fosters resilience, adaptability, and creativity, qualities that are essential for overcoming life's inevitable challenges. Focusing on solutions doesn't mean you have to face everything alone. It's not about rejecting help or support, it's about being intentional in how you seek it. Instead of asking for sympathy, ask for advice. Instead of looking for someone to share in your frustration, look for someone who can provide insight or guidance. This approach not only moves you closer to a resolution, but also strengthens the relationships that truly matter, those built on mutual respect and constructive support. Ultimately, shifting from sympathy to solutions is about valuing progress over comfort. It's about recognizing that while validation feels good, it doesn't get you where you need to go. Solutions require effort, determination, and sometimes discomfort, but they lead to real lasting change. They transform problems into lessons and struggles into achievements. When you focus on solving problems rather than seeking validation, you take control of your life and chart a path toward growth, strength, and success. Not everyone deserves to know your struggles. In life, there will always be people who listen to you out of genuine care and others who listen out of curiosity. The distinction between the two is critical, as sharing your challenges with the wrong audience can do more harm than good. Trust is earned, not given freely, and when it comes to your personal struggles, those who truly deserve to know are the ones who have shown they can support you, guide you, and respect your vulnerability. Sharing your struggles with everyone can lead to mixed and often unhelpful responses. Some people may offer advice that is poorly thought out or irrelevant to your situation. Others may judge you even if they do so silently, and their reactions can plant seeds of doubt in your mind. Worse yet, some may exploit your vulnerability, using the information against you later or gossiping about your struggles to others. Every time you share a piece of yourself with someone unworthy of that trust, you risk eroding your confidence and peace of mind. When you limit who you confide in, you create a space of safety and support. A trusted few can provide what the masses cannot: genuine care, thoughtful advice, and a willingness to help without ulterior motives. These individuals understand the weight of your struggles and treat them with the respect they deserve. They don't dismiss your feelings or make you feel small for sharing. Instead, they encourage you, offer meaningful guidance, and stand by your side as you work through your challenges. Confiding in a select few also allows you to focus on solutions rather than noise. When you open up to too many people, their opinions, perspectives, and advice can become overwhelming. You may find yourself second-guessing your decisions or feeling pulled in different directions. By contrast, a small circle of trusted individuals can help you clarify your thoughts and stay grounded. They listen not to judge or fix everything for you, but to understand and help you navigate the path forward in a constructive way. There's also a certain strength in discretion. Not every struggle needs to be shared, and not every moment of vulnerability needs an audience. Keeping some challenges private allows you to process them on your terms, free from outside influence or pressure. When you do choose to share, you're doing so with intention, knowing that the person you're confiding in has earned your trust and is capable of handling that responsibility. This selective sharing not only protects your emotional well-being, but also fosters deeper, more meaningful relationships with those you trust. Ultimately, the question isn't whether to share your struggles, but with whom. The right people will lift you up, offering support and perspective that help you grow stronger. The wrong people, on the other hand, may weigh you down with judgment, gossip, or indifference. By being mindful of who you let into your inner world, you protect your peace, preserve your energy, and ensure that your vulnerability is met with the care and respect it deserves. In life, you have a choice to be an example of strength and perseverance, or to let your struggles define you and become a burden to those around you. While it's natural to face challenges and even seek support during difficult times, how you handle those moments leaves a lasting impression on others. Complaining about your circumstances may bring temporary relief, but it rarely leads to solutions and can weigh down the people you confide in. On the other hand, demonstrating resilience and determination inspires others to rise above their own struggles, making you a source of motivation rather than a drain on their energy. Every person you meet is carrying their own unseen burdens, fighting battles you may never know about. When you approach life with a mindset of complaining or constantly sharing your problems, you unintentionally shift your weight onto others. This doesn't mean you shouldn't seek help or talk to trusted individuals when needed, but consistently unloading your struggles without action can make you appear as though you're stuck in the problem. Over time, this can create an impression of helplessness, which not only diminishes your own self-worth, but also affects how others perceive and engage with you. Resilience, however, tells a different story. It's about facing adversity head-on and refusing to let it define or defeat you. When you choose to take responsibility for your challenges and work toward overcoming them, you show others what's possible. You become an example of strength, determination, and self-reliance. People are drawn to those who, despite their struggles, keep moving forward. This doesn't mean you have to appear perfect or pretend everything is fine. It means showing that even when things are tough, you're committed to finding a way through. Your actions speak louder than words. Complaining draws attention to the problem, while resilience draws attention to the solution. When others see you choosing action over defeat, they learn that challenges are not permanent roadblocks, but opportunities to grow and improve. Your resilience becomes a silent teacher, showing that difficulties don't have to break you, they can build you into something stronger. This lesson can inspire others to adopt a similar mindset, creating a ripple effect of strength and determination. Being an example also strengthens your relationships. People naturally gravitate toward those who uplift and encourage them. When you show resilience, you're not just solving your own problems, you're contributing to a positive environment where others feel motivated to tackle their challenges. Conversely, constant complaints can create a negative atmosphere, leaving those around you feeling drained or overwhelmed. By choosing resilience, you build connections based on mutual support, respect, and growth. Ultimately, the way you handle your struggles shapes your legacy. Do you want to be remembered as someone who let their problems define them, or as someone who rose above them and inspired others to do the same? Resilience isn't just about enduring hardship, it's about showing others that hardship can be overcome. When you choose to be an example rather than a burden, you don't just change your own life, you empower others to change theirs. Adversity is a universal part of life. No one escapes challenges, setbacks, or moments of difficulty, but what separates those who thrive from those who falter is how they respond to these trials. Growth through adversity is not just about surviving tough times, it's about using them as opportunities to become stronger, wiser, and more self-reliant. Challenges, though uncomfortable, hold the potential to shape you into a version of yourself that is more capable and resilient than before. The key lies in viewing adversity not as a barrier, but as a catalyst for growth. When faced with challenges, it's easy to feel defeated or question why you're experiencing such hardship. However, adversity often carries lessons that cannot be learned in comfort. Struggles force you to step out of your routine, confront uncertainty, and find solutions to problems you may never have encountered otherwise. This process sharpens your problem-solving skills and builds mental toughness. Each obstacle you overcome becomes proof of your ability to handle difficulty, boosting your confidence. In the journey of life, challenges are inevitable, but how you approach them determines the legacy you leave behind. The essence of strength lies not in avoiding difficulties, but in learning how to navigate through them with grace, courage, and purpose. The themes we've explored: protecting your energy, valuing the power of privacy, focusing on solutions over sympathy, being selective about who deserves to know your struggles, choosing to be an example rather than a burden, and finding growth through adversity are all interconnected by a common thread: the ability to take control of your narrative and rise above circumstances. When you choose to protect your energy, you preserve the emotional and mental reserves necessary to tackle your problems head-on. Not everyone deserves access to your innermost struggles, and by guarding that space, you maintain clarity and strength. Privacy, in turn, gives you room to reflect, grow, and find your way without the noise of external judgment or unsolicited advice. In silence, you build a resilience that no applause or validation from the outside world can provide. Focusing on solutions rather than sympathy shifts your mindset from passive to proactive. Seeking comfort from others may provide momentary relief, but it does little to move you forward. True progress demands action. And when you channel your energy into solving problems, you empower yourself to take charge of your life. This mindset extends to the company you keep sharing your struggles only with those who genuinely care and are capable of helping ensures that your vulnerability is met with respect and constructive support. Moreover, choosing to be an example rather than a burden elevates both you and those around you. Your resilience can inspire others to face their own challenges with courage, creating a ripple effect of positivity and strength. By handling your struggles with determination and composure, you show others what is possible, proving that adversity doesn't have to define or defeat them. Finally, growth through adversity is the ultimate reward for facing life's difficulties. Every challenge holds the potential to make you stronger, wiser, and more self-reliant. The lessons you learn in tough times become the foundation for future success. Adversity forces you to adapt, think creatively, and develop skills you may not have known you possessed. In overcoming hardship, you discover the depth of your capabilities and the strength of your spirit. The message is clear: life will not always be kind or fair, but you have the power to decide how you respond. You can let challenges defeat you, or you can use them as fuel to propel you forward. By protecting your energy, embracing privacy, focusing on solutions, and inspiring others through your resilience, you not only overcome difficulties, but also transform them into stepping stones toward a better, stronger version of yourself. So as you leave here today, remember this: the world doesn't need to hear all your problems, but it will notice your victories. Let your actions speak louder than your struggles. Rise above adversity, not just for yourself, but to inspire others to do the same. Your strength, built in silence, will echo louder than words ever could. So, the next time you feel like telling the world your problems, stop. Take a breath. Look in the mirror and remind yourself that you've got everything you need to face it, because you do. Now go out there and prove it. Thank you.